All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to all the brothers out laboring in his truth with sincerity. And shalom to the few sisters that watch. Just coming back with another quick lesson. Quick lesson. And it comes by way of Great Britain News. This article, it says Japan earthquake. It says urgent alert issued over megaquake as strong as 9.1 on the Richter scale. So it says Japan has issued its first ever megaquake warning after a large 7.1 tremor hit and injured 3 people. It says Japan Meteorological Agency said Nankia Tro could see a major earthquake as strong as a magnitude 9.1. So it says and the advisory warning will remain in place for a week. Experts have said while it doesn't necessarily mean a megaquake will occur, the country should prepare. Like Yahweh Shai has many things happening throughout the earth, man. It says a megaquake is commonly considered to be a tremor with a magnitude of more than 8.0. So, Yahweh Shai has a lot going on throughout the earth, man. So let's see. We can start. We'll just go start at verse 5. This is our Lord Yahweh speaking. It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 5. It says, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars," and all throughout the news, man. You got Israel bombing in Lebanon. You got Ukraine and Russia. And, everybody gearing up for war, man. Everybody getting their weaponry up all throughout the earth. And you got Babylon the Great, right at the brink, supplying Israel, supplying Russia. Supplying Ukraine with weapons, money. So they're behind a whole lot of stuff, man. But eventually those weapons are going to turn this way to the west, man. It's going to go down. It says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And, the disciples asked Lord Yahweh Shai, when will the end come? And he's explaining. And we seeing all this stuff right now, man. So the end is near. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation." We seeing that all throughout the news, present time. It says, "And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes," like we just read about, in diverse places. So, famines and the pestilences, that's right around the corner too, man. MOTB is being talked about more and more, so these things are happening. But it says all these are the beginning of sorrows. So things are happening throughout the earth, man, and all these things were spoken about, over 2,000 years ago, and we seeing it play out, man. So we're in some beautiful times, let's see. This book, 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, we'll start at verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh." And we see it. It says, "One people shall stand up and fight against another." All this rioting, like we say in the UK, is going down. Venezuela going down. Soon to come to the shores of Babylon the Great, man. Everything we seeing taking place over there is eventually going to happen here, man. Esau Edom is putting a squeeze on the citizens of Babylon the Great. People can barely afford food. Everything is on the rise, man, with this so-called inflation. And, these people still think Kamala Harris is going to change that. Hey, man, Jake is so gone. It's ridiculous, man. But the great humbling is coming. You know, once all this stuff really starts to take place, they gonna realize that they made a mistake. You know, going and voting doesn't mean anything, man. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men. And we see it in the UK. And also in India, man. It's going down in India too. It says, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So, you know, once all these conflicts continue to boil over, especially when they boil over here in Babylon the Great, man, you're gonna be isolated to your just your area, man. You know, once the troops come in, you know, set up barricades, we can see it, you know, we can feel it. It's gonna happen. But, you know, a lot of people here don't believe it. So, you know, we'll stop it right there. Let's see now. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. And it says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So, you know, once it all hits the fan, you know, food is running low, people are sick, you know, they're gonna be looking for supplies, gonna be looking for food. You know, you're gonna have the criminals. You know, it's gonna cause a lot of people to be criminals in that day, man. You know, but through the faith and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the elect will be covered, man. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Man, you know, man, these scriptures are beautiful, you know. So this is what's coming, you know, to the shores of Babylon the Great. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is making things happen, man, and it's all written. So, you know, you still have your unbelievers, and you have the hopeful, that Babylon the Great is gonna rise up again, you know, which they're sadly mistaken. But this was a quick lesson, you know, Lord willing, it was edifying. You know, we want to constantly give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekakodash. Shalom.